Well, shares of Meta are cratering after missing earnings estimates and seeing a decline in revenue for the third quarter. The media giant reporting its Reality Labs division lost over $9 billion so far in 2022 and forecasting operating losses in 2023 to grow significantly year on year. Meta joined the growing list of disappointing corporate results from tech companies. And as there's certainly a lot to parse through here. I mean, we can start with that Reality Labs number because remember last year, this is a company that made that pivot. They changed the name of the company saying we're going to double down on the metaverse. And yet here we are saying that, look, they lost $9 billion so far, roughly $4 billion in the quarter. We heard a lot of use of the word patience on the earnings call yesterday with Mark Zuckerberg saying, we know this is a long-term bet. We think it's going to pay off. But certainly investors today saying, well, that's a long way out here. And I'm not sure where the company is headed right now when you think about so much of their revenue is still driven by digital ads. Things not looking as good in that direction. Yeah, that's right. So you're seeing a slowdown in digital ads. We know the issues that Meta has also had with the iOS privacy issues. But the big problem is basically that you're saying long term, believe us that we will be doing well with this metaverse investment that we're making. And investors are saying no. I mean, no, not especially right now. I think that the timing of this is very difficult for them because we are in a tighter monetary policy era. I know that Meta has big pockets, but still investors don't want to see this kind of investment in something so far out in the future when there's so much uncertainty right now. I mean, Facebook was a game changer when it came to social media. Will the Meta be a game changer for the metaverse going forward? That's yet to be determined. And Mark Zuckerberg is really asking investors to believe in him and this strategy, but it's far out. Well, and the other thing to watch here is the regulatory environment. When you think about how Facebook, now Meta, became the company it is and were able to grow their platform. A lot of it was through acquisition. You look at something like Instagram, you look at WhatsApp. Well, now they're in an environment where they're certainly not being embraced from regulators. They're not able to go out and acquire companies. And I guess the question is, if they could, is there a play they would make here within the metaverse? But that's going to continue to weigh on them, too, because essentially they have to innovate their way out of all of this. And I'm not sure that the track record necessarily speaks for itself when you come to what they're doing internally versus how they've been able to grow through acquisition over the years. Yeah, and Metaverse is really something that, I mean, this should be more of a startup. This is what you're talking about is when you're talking about acquisitions. So which other companies would they acquire in this field anyways as well? I mean, this is nascent, very early. Yeah. So early on. I do want to point out that when you take a look at the market cap of Meta right now, I mean, this is what also is scaring investors. We have seen a slow and steady decline, and right now in the S&P 500, it is number 21 as far as market cap is concerned. It's behind ExxonMobil, it's behind Chevron, Procter & Gamble, MasterCard, Home Depot. So it's fallen quite a bit.